It's about the ratings from the last Fox show.
Dave Meltzer wrote this huge story, a doom and gloom story on how the UFC and Fox is blowing this thing because of the numbers that came out then. First and foremost, Dave, you know I like you, I respect you, but you just lost your job at Yahoo. And you want to give us business advice? I'm actually writing a story next week that I'm going to put out of all the ways I think you could have, all the things that I think you could have done to keep your job at Yahoo. That story's coming out next week, Dave. You might want to read it, okay? And what I want to explain to all the fans out there and people who aren't fans about what went on Fox 3 Cinco de Mayo. First of all, we were the #1 program of the night with all key male demos. Now, I know a lot of you don't understand all this, but I'm going to break this thing down for you and explain it to you. During the last quarter hour, we were the #1 program of the night with all adult and male demos. We peaked at 3 million viewers during the main event, which is the way a show is supposed to build throughout the night. Now, Kevin Iole wrote in the story that we got beat by Shark Tank and NCIS with total viewers. Okay? Let me explain to you how that works. Shark Tank, first of all, is a 1-hour show. 1.9 million of those viewers were 50 years old and older. They were 50 plus. 60% of the people that night were 50 plus years old. The median age on that show was 55 years old. And it gets better. NCIS, again, a 1-hour show, 3.3 million of their viewers were 55 years old and older. Okay, that's 75% of the audience. 75% of the people that were watching that show were over 55 years old. The median age on that show was 63 years old. UFC on Fox median age was 39 years old. So what does this all mean? Oh, and one more thing. The hot levels that night. Hot levels that night, and hot levels mean total viewers watching television that night were down almost 10 million from the first Fox show that we did. Down almost 10 million viewers. 10 million people weren't home watching TV that night. Well, it was Cinco de Mayo. The Avengers came out, which was, the biggest opening in movie history. And one other thing, the NBA playoffs that night that went off right around the same time we did, it was the San Antonio-Utah game. We beat them across the board in every way, shape, and form that you can beat them, right? Do you see the writers that cover the NBA going out there going, oh my God, it's doom and gloom. What's going to happen to the NBA? Because if we beat them, and our situation is so bad, what does that say for the NBA? So my point to this whole thing is, #1, guys, do your homework. Seriously, do your homework before you go out and start shooting your mouth off with stories about things being bad and all this stuff. You don't know enough about it to talk about it, right? And #2, Dave Meltzer, you just lost your job and got it, right? Okay? The last thing anybody needs from you is business advice.